Welcome to this workshop. Today, we are going to talk about financial literacy. I will share some slides discussing the basics and principles on financials that we can share with friends and family members to help them understand not only the principles themselves, but also the strategies they can develop in order to achieve financial freedom. On behalf of World Financial Group, WFG, and World System Builder, WSB, I want to give you the warmest welcome to this workshop, which is framed within the National Financial Literacy Campaign that pretends to educate 30 million families for 2030. But for that, we have many challenges. We are talking about a very big number, and that big number is related to the following statistics. In Canada alone, 54% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. 35% says that it's challenging to feed themselves and their family. And 64% are not saving for retirement. In the US, it's even worse. 64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. The average American household credit card balance is about $10,000. So credit card is hurting Americans' economy very hard. And nearly half of Americans between 55 and 66 years old have no retirement savings. What is worse, wealth gaps are widening. In the graphic, you can see that 50% of the population reaches this point, this small portion. And if we talk about 90% of the population only reaches, not even get to $50 trillion of wealth. Fundamentally, we ignore how to make a budget, how to define financial goals for emergency, retirement, or any other life events, and how to handle the influence of advertising and social media. We are not totally free until we are financially free. Change is possible. Always remember that. The first step we need to take is financial education. We need to learn how to manage our money. For that, we need to understand how money works. And you need to remember, you need to take your future in your hands. The goal must be to build a strong financial foundation. And for that, we need to consider these 4 steps, starting with proper protection, followed by a sound debt management plan, defining an emergency fund, and investing our money. It's like building a house. You must build it from the ground up. Let's talk about proper protection. We need to learn to protect our income, our health, and our assets. Proper protection means that you need to protect what you already have. Also, we need to learn how to manage that debt. And eventually, the goal will be to become debt-free. There are many programs and methodologies that can help us reducing our debt, at least taking control of it and reducing the amount of time that we're going to be paying, not only the amount of money, but also the amount of time, the number of years we are going to be paying that money. Also, we need to build an emergency fund, which will cover at least 1 year of expenses. And we finish with investments. We need to learn how to save and also how to invest. Let me give you this simple example. If we have an income of $60,000 per year, and we decide to set aside and to save 10% per month of our income, that will represent an amount of about $500 per month, or $17 per day, that you can spend daily in a cheap restaurant. Over time, due to the effect of compound interest, in 30 years, you will have $745,000. But if you get a better rate and the interest you will get is 10% per year, you may have above $1 million. If you don't save this $17 per day, you will never have this amount. And $1 million is a decent amount for retirement. Also, we need to understand taxes. You want to consider the effect of taxes in your income. You have tax now products like checking account, saving account, when you're going to be taxed as soon as you get your money. You also have another products that will be tax deferred. Example, an annuity. And also there are tax advantage products like life insurance, HSA, that will minimize the effect of taxes in your finance. Other parameter that we need to consider is longevity. Due to the advances in medicine, we are living longer, and we don't want to outlive our money. You need to consider also the effect of education in your family, retirement, healthcare. You will need to take care about healthcare, career changes, new family members coming, vacation, etc. People don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. So building wealth is our objective, but for that you need to build a financial foundation. So you need to move from financial insecurity to financial security. And then you will have financial independence. With the campaign we are developing, as I said before, 30 by 30, which is educating 30 million families for 2030. We are helping achieving that goal. And you can be part of that campaign. With that in mind, World Financial Group has developed different workshops that we are teaching every week. Every week, every month, we are developing these 7 basic workshops, and also including specific workshops for special topics. So this is a community that cares. We are over 85,000 members. We are developing our campaign in homes, public libraries, schools and universities, place of worship, small businesses and corporations, government agencies, friends and family houses, and also online, like the one we are watching right now. Additionally, our community gives back through direct donations and creating partnerships with different organizations. The key point here is to find something you believe in. Together, we can build a better future. That better future will include freedom, flexibility, lifestyle, and purpose. We need to leave a legacy, and the best legacy is education. So we want to welcome you to today's financial campaign. And remember that life is all about choices. The first choice is freedom. Increase your knowledge. Build multiple sources of income. Flexibility. You can start a building by yourself, and you need to think not as an employee anymore. You need to think as a business owner. You can change your lifestyle and the way you work, and all of that because you have a purpose, which is changing people's life, starting with yours. We offer a new career, full-time or part-time. But most importantly, we offer you the opportunity of becoming an entrepreneur, building a large organization in multiple cities, multiple places. I invite you to join us in this journey, educating 30 million families by 2030. Please contact me anytime if you have any questions or comments or suggestions. And also leave your comments in the video so we can start a conversation. On behalf of World Financial Group and World System Builder, thank you very much for your support. If you found this video interesting, please leave us a like. That will help us a lot creating more content like this.